Hello folks, I am William C. Tracy, and today I'll be showing off the cover of my new book, which is called Fruits of the Gods. It's due out April 22nd from NineStar Press, which is a small LGBT publishing house. I'm coming from a self-publishing background, so it's really nice to take a back seat for once and let them roll out the book. Of course, I've been talking with them and asking about all the details of releasing, so hopefully I'm not annoying them too much. But on to the main show. The new book, as I said, is called Fruits of the Gods, and it's about two sisters who escape servitude. They find out about the magic of the world and then plot to bring down the corrupt government, which has been enslaving people and denying them the chance to use that said magic. Speaking of the magic, this is one of my favorite parts of the book. The magic is based on seasonal fruit, which comes from 4 species of fruit trees blessed by the gods. The gods no longer walk among mortals. They sort of vanished from the scene, but the fruit trees still bear, and one bears in winter, spring, summer, and autumn. So the type of magic people use is based on what season it is, and it varies. And I thought this was really fascinating to gauge the interplay between magical forces and how the sides would choose which fruit they're using and what type of year it is. So, now that that's, you know a little bit about it, let's show off the cover. Alright, isn't the color beautiful on this? Many thanks to Natasha Snow, the cover designer at NineStar. Most of the time, authors have very little input into their cover, but with NineStar being a small press, I got to suggest a few things, and I think the result is really striking. You can see the 4 types of fruit, the magic fruit sort of spilling down the length of the cover, and I really love the font. It looks like the words are literally growing out of the page. So, where did this book come from? My first inspiration was my love of nature and of plants. My mother was an avid gardener. She routinely planted a huge garden every year, had over 100 tomato plants, as well as many other fruits and vegetables. And I do my own small garden every year, but I also have several fruit trees I've grown over the years, from plum to peach to cherry, blueberries, avocados, pineapples, lemons, kiwis, blackberries, raspberries, and I think that might be about it. And yeah, I know some of those are bushes and vines, but you get the idea. I love the idea of this sweet, fresh fruit being a source of magical power. And my second inspiration was from the Charleston, South Carolina Museum. My mother's side of the family is from Charleston, so I have some roots there. And I went on a trip with my spouse and my sister a few years ago and got to see some of the customs of the antebellum South. For example, how they would take the headboard or the footboard of the bed that the person died in and make it a sort of grave marker. And I thought this was a really cool idea, and so I put something a little bit like that in the book. I also, of course, saw a lot of the art made from the indentured servants on the plantations, as well as the hardship they endured during that era. Finally, I researched Babylonian mythology, as well as some ancient creation myths, and used some Babylonian-inspired names for the characters in my books. So there's a mix of Western and Babylonian architecture as well in the towns, which gives it a really unique feeling to the world. And so I want to show off the cover one more time, because I just can't get enough of it. Between the color and the font and the fruits in the background, it's a really great cover. So thanks for watching this cover release video. Be on the lookout for Fruits of the Gods, released from NineStar Press and available on pretty much all book platforms from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or Nook, Kobo, Apple, and so on. Again, the release date is April 22nd, so watch your calendars and get ready for some delicious fruit magic. Bye!